Hi, I'm the Wandering Newbie. It's time for more Record Keeper. Today, we have another Final Fantasy 13-2 event. Crossroads Beyond Time. Barely any new content in this one, but that's kind of 13 to a T. It has a couple new things in it, but overall, it's kind of a rehash game. Whatever. That was a much smoother intro anyway. Let's start with the boss rush. The event does come with itself a nah, that makes editing hard. I'd rather keep my editing job simple for myself. But anyway, all these, aside from this new fancy boss layout, each one of these comes with a Sid mission, generally to use 3 or more 13 heroes. And these boys themselves aren't too bad. They use a couple elemental attacks. They use a mix of physical and magic. The big thing is that the front boys do like to do a couple of stats effects, and the back row boy is hard to hit. And bringing up second, Caius, who is Caius. He hits hard. He can lower resistance. Just a moment. Screen turned off on the side computer, and I know why. So I'm just gonna fix that real quick. There we go. All right. Yeah, you can boost the stuff. Caius can be scary if you let him get out of control. The other thing to note is that each boss here only has one condition, so you have a bit less leeway for mistakes you can make. Let's just get a nice little party set up. Cropped away. I think the new event format is weird. I don't like this one specifically. There's a reason for that. I talked about this with a couple of people offline, but here's a fun fact. Due to the fact that each and every one of these fights has a Sid mission, that's really unfriendly to new players. I'm sorry. Let me back up there for a second. Not Sid missions. Due to the fact that every fight only has one condition is really not fair to new players. It means you can make way less mistakes on a lot of these fights. Which is like something that I don't think a lot of people realize. Well, this is why we brought this. Yeah, see, that's exactly it. And also, like, this fight in particular is really rude because, you know, some newer players might not have range stuff. But that's a 13 problem in general. Mainly because they try and translate that, oh, there's bosses that you have to use ranged attacks on, and then they forget that 13 also had that nice little feature of, like, almost any character could attack ranged. They didn't really care at all about range. Oh no, the boss is powering up. He won't kill. It's okay. The reason there is, the condition there was actually hitting attack down. Some Final Fantasies are wild. 13 has moments like this guy. He sure does a thing. Ah, that's what I wanted to cover. Okay. Also, sorry if there's any at all interruptions in the stream. Been trying to fix that. It's getting more reliable lately, my upload, but still has moments. Still has moments where it decides, no, actually. I think that's a good way to put it. 13 tried things and failed in a lot of regards. 13-2 wanted to make the most generic RPG I think I've ever played. Uh, 13-3 is okay. 13-3 is actually okay. 13-3 is actually the best 13 game. They finally got it. Boss here. Oh, I switched things around before even doing this. There we go. Speaking of the devil, about that connection problems. Alright, solid. So, one big thing about this, and you can actually just see this right up now, effective debuff, paralyzed. I'm not going to say anymore. My problem with 13.2 is it was way too fucking easy to overlevel. I did it by accident and the game became a cakewalk. That's one thing I think that 13 does really well, is you can't actually overlevel. So end of chapter bosses were generally really fucking hard because they were bounced around you being at the max level. Again, 13 did some smart stuff, and then the rest of it kind of sucked. Also, I forgot how bad the music was in 13.2. Alright, we got this cool rap sounding thing. We want you to do it spoken word. Yeah? Cool. Let's have at it. Dino, it's jungle. So if it ever hits, we'll finally see the resurgence of My God with Silence Resist. I can't believe I'm getting dunked on. I just want to show that you can do the move. You can do the nasty move on this boss. But it doesn't want to hit. Pretty much the boss is vulnerable to Paralyze. And Paralyze may be one of the most crippling debuffs in the game. Because it does all the same things as Slow. Or Stop. Except it's... You know, you can Asuna it. That's about it. It'll last longer. It's not going to hit though. What a rude game. Ah, there it is. And we're done. That's it. It took a couple turns, but battle won. I'm just going to make sure that this attack breakdown hits, because I can't remember exactly what the condition for the boss was. But there you go. Otherwise, this boss just does physical attacks. It has a silence move on it. That's about it. But you can paralyze it and just kind of coast your way through the fight. Apparently people are talking about something being messed up, so I'm gonna back out real quick. Fantastic. Superb. Is this event working right? Well, I guess I'll have to record a solo video for that later. I'm not going to start another... Or maybe it'll be fixed by tomorrow and I can just do it tomorrow. You know, that's the hopeful thing, right? God. Art. This game is art sometimes. Okay. We got some ultimates to punch through, though. Jesus Christ, be prisoner. What the actual fuck? Alright, anyway. What does this headband even do? I don't think I know. I don't look into these things ahead of time because I'm a good streamer. Reduces damage from wind attacks. It's alright. Okay. So, this ultimate is a little rude, especially for new players. It's two great behemoths at the same time. They both have piercing attacks that are AoE, that are a little higher multiplier than normal. On top of all this, they counter physical attacks with Heave, which can cause interrupt, and they counter magic attacks with Haste. Luckily, though, they're both weak to wind. I think only wind? Only wind. Christ. It looks like my connection is particularly unruly today, but soldier on. Yeah, I'm going with a magic setup for this, mainly to utilize summons, because they can't counter summons. And maybe throw in a bit of meteor. Okay, normalized. Nope, back down. Okay. There we go. I'll preface again. I apologize so much for these connection problems I've been having these past couple of weeks. What are you gonna do, right? Your ISPs don't care about you. Heck yes. The song's actually pretty okay. I'm waiting for the weird vocal track to start up. Well, like, alright, last thing I'll just talk about my internet problem real fast. The best part is I had a technician come out and, like, look at my shit and went like, oh yeah, there's something fucked up with the box outside. I'm like, alright, that's cool. Yeah, we'll have a technician come out and look at it. Alright, perfect. Yeah, fine. Thanks. We saw the technicians come out, look at the box. Nothing was fixed. Called again later, like, a couple days later, like last week. And another technician came out, looked at the inside, was like, everything's fine, like, I'm seeing trouble in here. Went out, looked at the box. Yeah, they never fixed anything. I'm like, cool. Can you get that fixed? Yeah, sure, we'll send somebody out. Still having problems. At this point, if I can just get this working, I have a closing date on my condo. I'm just gonna wait. I'm sick of dealing with Comcast, or not Comcast, Optimum. Anywho. So this time, because of this mission, Vanille is sitting in for a normal healer of, Selfie. Sorry, I had a brain fart. Like, the worst sort of brain fart. Alright. Now, it's super important to have a dancer for this fight, and especially one that is doing both physical and full dances. Because of that AoE piercing physical attack. That is going to tear up your party once they start hitting that. And it's just really best to not let that happen. I may throw out a meteor or two, but in hindsight, it's probably better to just focus one of these boys down. Yeah, for that. Counter heave is extremely rude. But dash and slash is also some of the highest DPS that you're going to get in this fight, so... Let's see if old Baja Blast gets the higher damage here. And that's why we brought Fire Resist. God piss. Yeah, it's weird that they're using this song. This is normally the Eidolon music. That's about the same damage, but it gets the job done. I should just finish off. Yeah, that's their piercing attack. You're really seeing how that's starting to rack up damage. Should be done this turn, though. Alright. Again, that fight can be really bad if you let them go off, but it's the reason why I brought 2 multi-hit wind moves, because I knew I'd be able to hit max damage on those. Up next. Where's the Mutant Tomato fight? That's Ziller. I think that gets added like next story update or something like that. It'll probably be in the next 13 event. 13-2. Chaos Bahamut. Hey, it's Bahamut. But Chaos. The big thing is that it uses a scripted Mega Flare multiple times that pierces resistance, which can be very, very rude. It also can haste itself, so you really need to bring somebody who can remove haste. You don't want this boy to have haste at all. I mean, that's fine if you like a game. Like I said, oh, look at this. Look at this guy, like sucking 13-2. Yeah. If you have fun with the game, have fun with the game. There might be that. The only alternate ending that I really recall is Snow becoming a time cop. That's it. That's the best part of 13-2, hands down. There is no, like, argument there. Snow becoming a time cop is the best alternate ending. Kind of a tradition in 13 events. They've really liked taking really early game bosses and making them ultimate fights in this like confusing way. Like Chaos Bahamut, this Chaos Bahamut is supposed to be the one that you fight in the tutorial for 13-2. I still say, yeah, like the best game that they could have done with 13 ever is to follow up on that goof ending and do Saz and Snow as time cops. Alright. One moment. I'm going to be right back. Then we get this thing up here. Hey. We should be back up now. I love technology and the internet. I don't know. Maybe the router just needed rebooting. It seems to be behaving itself now. We will see how much it behaves itself. Give people a chance to shuffle in, but that should be enough time. Let's go. Thank you. I try. Alright, so aside from the scripted Mega Flares, which are definitely gonna hurt, this should be pretty okay. Be the devil. Oh, that's not that bad. I was expecting that to be way worse. Because, you know, it's Mega Flare. Mega Flare always sucks. Like, remember, that Mega Flare is piercing damage, so your defense doesn't matter at all. That's the amount of damage that if you get a magic break and a full break on the boss, it's always going to do. The one nasty trick that we have not seen quite yet, but we will see eventually. And I'll point it out when it happens. Yeah, my Vaughn's dived. So he's getting... No, actually I don't think I have any legend material on. Yeah, there you go. So there's the rude thing. Bahamut ends the fight with a Mega Flare. Yeah, Legendary stats do make a difference. But imagine if he was getting more damage from daggers and more damage from stat downs, and how gross he would be. Yeah, fadeaway shot. That's right. Alright, so Apocalypse. There's not much to say. Atlas uses physical and magic attacks and regularly uses Crushing Grasp, which removes all white buffs. First on the front row, then on the back row, and interchanges. The thing to know about this is Crushing Grasp is a magic attack and can be blinked, and that's about it. This is very much a preparation fight. If you come in here with a sound strategy and the damage to do it, Crushing Grasp, I believe it is every 5-ish turns. Its moves are Punch, Punch, Crushing Grasp, Double Punch, Roar, and then Punch, Punch, slash, Punch, slash, Crushing Grasp, mattering on what phase it's in. Every time it progresses a phase, there is less of a build-up to Crushing Grasp. Yes, because Crushing Grasp either hits the front or the back row, mattering on phase, it does help to do one or the other to make Grasp miss. And if you want, it's actually super recommended to run a back row party because it does let you sort of have a bit of build-up time before that first grasp that hits you. Of course, the first actual grasp does come at the same time each time. It's just that this gives you some thinking room. For reference, I don't even have anything for Bart's. He can just use a throwing weapon. Here. In the silent. Alright. I had a joke there, and then the music actually started up. Yes, or you can front row and wait for a Grasp 1. Just use a... I would say for Grasp 1, you do maybe want a standard, like, Protect turn 1 or something up. Just because it does do damage and it does really hurt. Okay. I was dying inside as that music was playing. I just want you to know that. Let's see if we get a double cast. Damn. Alright, get ready for this fully operational Sid Reigns. I was expecting a little bit more damage off Sid. Alright, that was my mistake. I forgot to shout turn 1. I forgot to get yelling. There's slightly better damage. Alright, so that's chain strikes. I'm saving the spell strikes for a little bit. Alright. Time for my move. Haha. That's what I say, you're crushing grass. Good, good, good. Everything's turning out pretty alright. Exactly where I figured it'd be turning out. As stated, and really unfortunately, DPS is going to fall off a little bit in the latter stages of this fight. Mainly because my boy is gonna run out of Pearson hits. Chain Blizzagas, there we go. There's the word. Alright. So there's that. It's gonna be 2 hits, another roar. So pretty much next time Olivia gets a turn, she needs to do the dang thing. Oh, piss. Well, I forgot that little aspect of the boss. Noted for future reference. Okay, perfect timing. Get there, Ovelia, get there. Hell yeah! Alright, I got a couple more turns. Oh, okay. We are tanked on damage, but We should be able to finish it off. Yeah, easily. Yeah, so it's really the last 40% of this boss where it's like super scary because it's going through its pattern so fast that crushing grasp, if you have a whole row, is going to be coming out like every other turn. Exaggerating, it's every 5th turn. 6th. There we go. But still, very nasty, very hard to time around. Alright, but now, what if? Wait a minute. This doesn't work. This actively doesn't work. I think the boss is immune to stun anyway, yeah. Yeah, fuck it, right? Well, no. Okay, so the part of my strategy was, okay, I know what to switch here. Part of my strategy was to utilize, Ovelia to dodge stuff, but that's not gonna work. Bart's just doesn't have a soul break. That, like, Choco Rump is the only thing I have for Bart's. I mean, fuck it, we can just try. No harm in trying. Give me that. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. The reason that wasn't working is because this isn't a jump start. I need a magic blink. And Ovelia is one of my few magic blinks I actually have. You can just, he can faith himself. Turn 1. That'll work. Yeah, this'll work. Like, Bart's was doing good work, but he wasn't breaking bank. Am I doing? No, I'm not doing the goof. I'm trying to figure out how to do the Sid mission. Like, Sid mission on an apocalypse is not really fucking around, you know? Oh. Sorry. No need for that on that second one. Yeah, that'll be fine. And unfortunately, I do actually have to take this from... Actually, hold up. Good, okay. Got this squared away now. Solid, 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 and... shades. Yes, good. Yeah, no, it seems that they busted something real bad with the jump start. It just doesn't work. Give me just a minute. I think I might have accidentally hit a wrong button. I just need to check something. Damn it. Well, I'll have to recapture that one later. I do actually use those for things afterwards. Okay, let's see if I can pull this one off. This is the whitest rap I've ever heard. I've heard Japanese rap, it's better than that. I've listened to the Persona 3 soundtrack. Hey, my name is Sid Raines, and this is Jackass. Because you know what this boss ain't resistant to? Dark. Or holy. Yeah, Lotus Juice is great. Alright, that's Crushing Grasp 1. After this, I should start charging the move with Ovelia. Yo, Hope, that's alright. You do good work, Hope. Yeah. Roar's definitely gonna hit before that's done. Oh my god! Noelle. Noelle, please! Noelle, I'm dying. Much like the planet. Are you kidding? Thought I had that time. Well, that's what we have 2 uses of Roaming Warrior for. I cannot believe that Noelle is too slow to get 5 hits. I mean, to be fair, he record dives into it. But, like, my dude, come on. Yeah, but he's in synergy! Oofa! No, I die. Uh-oh. Rip Noelle. Yeah, that's a good point. Icicle Shot would have been a better choice. Alright, with that instant cast, we pretty much have Ovelia just be on standby. Because she can just instant cast her thing as soon as the boss is good to go. And that's game. Yeah, good night. Dream of Mithril. Part of Optimize giving him the Goddess Tribute gun might be because he's in the back row. It will actually prioritize ranged weapon to people in the back row. Sometimes. So, that might be why. Oh, that's a beautiful sight right there. Anyway. Did they fix this yet? Nope. Cannot believe they fucked it up that bad. Hey, let me do some quick math here. 100 stamina gives me just enough to do everything. Except having to come back for that jump start later. What's this against? Again? This triple plus? Hold up, let me just check that out real quick. Oh, Hecaton. Oh, right, the Hecaton that never fucking acts. Nah. No. This one. This party should be up to snuff. Just need to, what are his conditions? Attack, defense, and resistance. He attack, also he resist. Well, actually, in hindsight, the physical attackers aren't going to need that much of a boost, so we should put a resistance breakdown since I'll be using Good Boy on Hope. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I think I'm just gonna bank on them having that fixed tomorrow. You do Magicites on Monday? I guess that's fair, but I kind of like using monk stuff, so I've been diving into fire and earth a lot lately. Piss. I just spilled coffee on myself. It's alright. It has cooled down by this point. I just need to check my my mic. Yep, we're good. Fuck. I just for Earth Magicite, I just honed Gaia Rush up to 6 uses. It's been pretty good for Earth Magicite. That move is not good on its own, but under an in element, it really shines. Wait, I don't need that. I don't even need a picture. Whatever. Okay, good boy, good boy, good boy. Give me an onion. What do you mean, lightning? Oh, yeah, sorry, I frequently refer to Magicites by the element I use on them, and it really fucks me up. Like, I have to reread a lot of sentences I send out. Right, sorry, DT, you also have to realize I have and utilize an Earth Chain. Like, if I didn't have an Earth Chain, I probably wouldn't have, honed up the Earth one. Also, yeah, that's the other thing. If you have Fires Within, you really don't need Flame Rush. which I think most late game players of us at this point have Fires Within. Because Fires Within is extremely good. It's the best monk move. Sorry, every other monk move. Well, actually, you know, Life Bane does exist too. So for those unfamiliar with this Hecaton Cheer and why I went so offensive, this Hecaton Cheer, I don't know if it was like they didn't want it to be difficult or whatever, but it just doesn't act. My God. It attack. It die. Also missed the condition. Oops. Oh hey, just in time, icicle shot. Yeah, passive USBs usually don't because they're like type something weird. Okay, what was this ultimate? Oh, right. This was Behemoth King. Right. Okay. Alright, fuck y'all. Get out of my face. Let's put a party together. Yep, Fang, Vaughn. Get them in those rows. Does it resist wind or does it just resist lightning? Okay, it resists both. So, no. Fang. Actually a bad choice. Lightning could do Spell Blades. Orlando, however, can do the good combo now. That exists. I may leave Hope in there, though there's a better choice than Hope, so I'll take that instead. Bada. Sid is pretty good. Only he had white 4, and then he would be completely broken. Is Cloud? Hello, Cloud. Cloud of Dank. I mean, I might not be using Fang Vanille, because I need to use the party that makes it easier for me. Unfortunately. Yeah, Sid's BSB is, like, that's all I have. All I have is his BSB. And I dove him. Like, his BSB is such dumb damage. Does this boy use magic attack? Yes, okay. Oh, I need a dispel. Okay. That's fine. Hailstorm does enough damage. I wanted to do the combo, but I need not paralyzing. They look similar. Yeah, and chat mentions it. The reason that Sid is still such a good dive with just the BSB is because his legend dive was built, like, more or less, like, you look at his legend dive, and it is 100% built around his BSB. Like, it still works with other things, but it's like, dual cast dark and holy attacks, and that's his BSB. That's 100% his BSB. Also, I now remember why I grabbed Cloud, and it wasn't for Meltdown. Cloud of Dank. There we go. And now, to fill out my slots. Wabba! Now to make it fair for video. And second one. Perfect. No. He really doesn't have normal holy access. Yeah, that'll be fine on you. You can use a normal sword. Sword. Is that really the highest magic thing that you can use? Why is this weird? Is that dagger still really low? Oops. I'll get to it eventually. And then I think I want Earth Resist across the board if I'm remembering this fight correctly. Also, yeah, Crumb, the jump start's just broken to shit. Sid, but with a camera. Get your shoes on. Dagger damage is nice as a booster, but he's going to only be using Thief attack, so really the Thief booster is better. Orlando is going to be mixing schools, though most of his damage is going to be coming from Samurai, but I'm too lazy to find that, so just Truth Seeker him. Rasmo is going to be hitting support moves the entire fight. Cloud Darkness puts on Shades. Selfie. Don't cast healing. And then let's break this down. Perfect. So the trickiest thing about this boss is you actually want to slow your roll at the beginning. Don't like go all out and blow all your damage right away, because if you knock the boss below 70%, he heals the full. Once. Only once he does this. But if you say you go from 80% to 50%, well, you just wasted 20%. Hold off on Sid until I see that. Good. Good. Shell go up. Give me that shell. Show me shell. There it is. Arclight Step had a pretty good theme. Yeah, because you have to spend a lot of time there, which is thankful. Like, I guess what I'm trying to say is it's a good thing it had a good theme because you spent a lot of time there. Alright, Cloud is slowly going to start revving. That should be enough to refresh? Nope. Alright. Gotta get this hit from Orlando. Oh, almost knocked it to 50. Didn't follow my own advice. Von Strong. Yes, and that is why we have the Earth Resist. No, Orlando is going to be taking way more damage from Sunder due to the fact that he has lowered his own resistance. Alright, the next is wait 30 minutes and then you're going to get destroyed. You rude behemoth. Yeah, this old ass ultimate wasn't ready for the ability rework. A weird thing about the ability rework, I feel like a change they should have made is made Memento Mori hit twice. That would have made it too strong though as a 4-star probably. No, Crumb, the joke there is that my Null only gets 4 hits with Thieves. In Synergy. Second, Vanille's Bangles. I may actually start throwing away some of these duplicate accessories that are just like, boost mind. That's it. It just boosts mind. I mean, I'll give you a quick peek before I cycle them out at my Vaughn. So, Bahamut and Hecton cheer at the same time. Big thing here is there's a lot of single target attacks. Bahamut will occasionally haste itself. Can also paralyze your party. And as it says, it's easier to take out Hecton than Bahamut since Hecton has lower HP. He puts that down. Neither of them resists anything. You can really go to town. Big thing to take note of. Neither of them resist Reflect, including Bahamut, who casts haste on himself. So, oh, that's not right. There we go. So yeah, there's 9% more damage with daggers. There's 9% thief boost. That's really the only potency stuff he gets, aside from a lot of attack ups. Yeah, right there. Another 35 attack from dives. An extra 20 speed. Minor slow, moderate slow, equip guns. $35 defense, 35 attack. Or was that 25? I think it was 25 defense. What was before this? Oh, HPs. Yeah. He gets a lot more health too. He gets 80 more health, 800 more health. It's a real nice thing about Legend Dives is it just gives people way more health. Like, look at that difference in attack from the dive. It's like, dives are good. Dives really fix some characters and make them super powerful. Like, if I haven't shown this off before, look at the difference in Rasma stats. After, like, look, boy gains 52 defense from diving. 52 defense. He gains like sword, katana potency, and support potency. Some really dumb stuff down there. Also 35 attack, 35 defense, 30 resistance, paralyze resist, which is just, that's great. Can't turn that one off. Yeah, this fight did give me quite a bit of trouble back in the day. We'll see how times have changed. So note here, because I'm going to be using a reflex strategy, I actually made sure not to put any double casting stuff on Vanille. I even took off her legend materia and all that. I mean, I guess if I'm doing this right, let me just do the standard. There we go. Just do it right, you know? Anywho. USBs are sometimes enough to dive somebody. When I pulled Rasmo's USB, that's what got me to dive him. Also, with upcoming, you know, apocalypse fights, and anytime I went physical, I was bringing Rasmo with me. So that was just like, yeah, no, we're gonna dive this boy. There's a picture that floats around every now and then, and I really don't hold on to it ever. I should. That is a cross-section of all the characters. Hold on, let me see if I can get this command done right. Nice. Alright, TT, you have picture posting access permanently. Because I trust you. Did I update the thing? Okay, I did. I'm sorry. Brain farts. Yeah, like you can post links. That's what I mean. Like you can post a link and not get timed out. At least that should work. It'll be a good test. Oh, I fucked up. I should be fine. So, Masterful Mercenary is a strong move. Also, the fun thing. Yes, I am super decked out in Paralyzed Resist. Because Bahamut auto dooms you, it's a great fight to take advantage of Dark Zone. You know, he still does work. Well, rip and piss. Wait a minute, I did have... Okay, if you look at the side thing, I was totally starting to put people... I was starting to put Paralyzed Resist on people, and then I guess fell asleep halfway through, and just stopped. To be fair, on Sundays, I am generally juggling about 1,000 things. And I believe I was doing this while waiting for my dinner at the deli. And was very tired. due to, again, the events of the day. So I can easily see myself just forgetting. No. I saved these parties ahead of time. Kite. I was setting this party up at the deli. Okay. Just gotta find another USB. Have we gotten mad at Hope? Not really. I don't think Hope is a terrible character. I think he's okay. He's a little whiny. That's about it. And if I prosecuted any character for being whiny ever, well, there'd be some good characters. Alright, there we go. The reason Hope has attack legend dive nodes is probably due to the fact that all of his throwing weapons actually have really high attack on them. Well, I mean, in Record Keeper, they made everybody what their base moves are. So like, Vanille's a thing, a Magifier, a white mage. Vanille. Oh God, sorry, I don't even know what I just said already. Vanille is a white mage, Hope is a black mage, Saz is a support, all those things. Lightning is all physical offensive, because that's what she is in the early game. God, Masterful Mercenary is such a good record materia. Fuck the haters. That should kill Hecaton. Hecaton really doesn't have that much health. For an ultimate double boss, this one is actually reasonable and splits the health up pretty squarely between the two balls. And there's fucking holy shits now. Jesus Christ. Medine Summon should be coming in one of the next couple of weeks. I think it comes with the Protect the Espers event. Multi-hit moves were not built for... multi-hit moves. Multi-hit moves were not built for Reflect. Alright, it's time for my favorite part of doing weird Sid missions like this. It's time for... I've never used this break before. Fight me. Fight me, coward. It's actually pretty cool. Like that's easily one of the better, like, original uniques. Fight me. Well, since Jumpstart is broken, I guess we're going to, multiplayer? Yeah? The 5-star holy skill is Medine. It's a 5-star summon. 3-hit holy. Very nice. Orb. Tomorrow. Crystal Tower. Alright. Who am I putting in the front row this week? You think about someone that I really never use. From 13. So I have a lot of stuff for 13. Let's see. No. I mean, comedy option. Alright. Yes. Can Hope even use Holy? No, he can't. Jesus. Let Hope use Holy. Fight me. Wait, okay, hold up. It might be Twitch Free Squirrel, it might just be me. I'm still having connection problems. That might be you. Oh, you know what I mean. Yeah, fuck it. Whatever, it's easy. Oh, okay. I was like, where is like there's a lot of people watching Record Keeper, and I'm wondering why. And I forgot that Japan just got the story update. Oh, did they? Okay, that might explain why I've been having problems on Twitch lately. The story update came with like a super big like UI change too on the home screen. All right, come on, Quinn. Quinn. Come on. Come on. I believe in Quinn. Damn it. Sorry, Quinn. I'll hit buttons for you. Lord of Sea. In order to get Mako's Might, you have to make sure you get Cloud's second record materia, which requires you to do a certain realm stage with him. It is. They were really done with record materia early on. Like, I point at, have to use this character in a specific realm to get a record materia drop. Which is just infuriating, honestly. You know, real talk, if there wasn't Mithril attached to these early easy dungeons, I wouldn't even do these multiplayers. I have so many damn modes. 3-star modes at this point. But, well, Mithril. Yeah, I wish there was a way easier way to see like what record material you still need to grab. Because that one is like really stupid. Wasn't Kane something about using a jump attack on Barbacia? I can't recall. Maybe. That sounds right. V-Prisoner, are you stepping on my turf? Okay. Maybe not entirely. Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Come on, Quinn. 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 Yeah, Quinn. Alright. Hope ain't supposed to be in the front row. Slam that shield. Don't worry. I'm here. Oh man, that was some Mazinger Z shit right there. Speaking of Mazinger Z. Get this fight going with a rocket punch. Rubicante is apparently okay Magic Fire if you have his stuff. His stuff's also really weird. And I really have no clue what Barbarecia is going to be. Nice. Get them greens. Alright. Have a bit of banner talk. I will stand by any passive summon USB. They're all good. Yes, okay. Sorry, I was confused by the banners. Anyway. This is new. Anyway. First up is Noel, USB. Instant 10. Ranged ice, lower ice resistance, lower attack mag resistance. 50%. That's pretty big. Yeah, it's Noel because it's Christmas. Knoll. Anyway. Yeah, so it's pretty standard. It doesn't do anything more than its intro, which is a little off for, what are they called? USBs nowadays. But 10 physical ice, ice and peril, and a very unique break is still pretty good. And that sword isn't anything to, you know, shake a stick at. That sword's actually pretty decent. So yeah, ice is a bit rarer. Like, I say that a lot of the times, but ice is actually pretty rare. I find myself struggling to find ice stuff for my teams. So that's good. And pairing up with him. Oh, and it's instant. I missed that. You have Etro's Arrow, which is a 10 magic ice. Reduce the delay of the user's actions for 1 turn. Infuse ice. And give Farseer EX mode, which is a temporary magic raise and causes ice attacks to reduce the delay. So it is a quick cast ice USB for magic, which is pretty good when you consider that, you know, she can chain a lot of things off of that. Aside from her BSB, she can also do that with Chain Blizzaga. I believe she's a witch, so she can use Chain, Icicle Chain, or whatever the move is called. Sudden Freeze, there we go. Or the bad witch move, the 5-star. But still, Chain Blizzaga is a very good move to chain it off of. And with the in ice, that just gets you doing a whole bunch of damage real fast. Coming again, Snow. What the fuck does that even mean? Coming again. Next up is, I think, what I was going for, but wanted to use a different phrasing. Anyway, Snow USB. Aside from having the nice little feature of being just as good as Noel's sword, but also having a nice little defense boost on it, it's 10 physical ice, temporarily grant all allies damage reflect. If it's ice damage. Okay, I'd missed that part. But yeah, ice damage reflect. And cause the user to counter attacks with revenge counter, dealing 2 physical ice to 1 target. So he gets a way to counter, which Snow doesn't have, unless you put a record material on him. It gives everybody a ice reflect. So this might be the first time. No, it's like the second time that we're getting one of these. Specifically, it is a damage reflect barrier that reflects a certain element of damage, which is good against some bosses and bad against others. It matters on, you know, what you're up against. So, like, for instance, if you were fighting Atlas and you use this, that would reflect extra damage than what you're taking. It's pretty good. Yeah, I really like this this in attacking sense, and because it actually gives Snow a way to do his damn thing. V Prisoner from chat informs me that chains actually stack off of that, so it's even better than what I thought it was. Deal 10 magic. Alright, so Eternity Unpromised for Sarah. It's, I believe, her BSB 2. Deal 10 magic ice to random targets and temporarily lower their ice resistance. So it's in peril. Get hasted, enter burst mode. Deal 4 ice on that command 1 with reduced casting time. And 2 AoE, reduced casting time. So pretty standard commands. but the reduced casting time is very, 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 very nice. Along with the fact that it imperils, and again, as V-Prisoner points out in the chat, this is more or less makes her Ice Lightning, because Lightning's BSB2 is very similar to Sarah's BSB2, except swap Physical for Magic and swap Lightning for Ice. And then the commands are exactly the same. Meteor Javelin. Deal 5 ranged physical attacks to one target, do full breakdown, because Noel actually needs a way to do that, and enter burst mode. Command 1 is 1 hit, attack down. Command 2 is 1 hit, magic down. It's good. It's good for Noel, because, again, just a second. Noel doesn't have a way to full break. Noel only has support 4. So, this actually gives him that. As long as you can build up to this pretty quickly, it will do good work. That is the unfortunate other thing, is that Noel is actually a pretty bad character. All of his weapons are swords, yet he has shooter. So he always relies on somebody else having an item for him for that regard. He doesn't have support 5. He can get Thief 5, but you need to dive him to 99 for him to get 4 hits, or 5 hits on it. Yeah, Noel has problems. So that's maybe the weird downside of this. Noel doesn't have support? I could have sworn Noel had support. I'm thinking of the blank. That's what I'm thinking of. Noel and blank kind of have pretty similar movesets. Okay. Okay. Noel's really bad. Somebody says you have to legend dive him to get 5 hits. That doesn't seem right. I'd believe it, but that doesn't seem right. I might have to look into that. Hold up. Let's take an aside. Let's do research. I'm interested in facts. Well, I'd have to level break him to find out, but I feel like he would get 12 speed in 19 levels. Somebody said they looked into it, and even at 99, he gets 11 points of speed. He is 1 off. Holy crap, Noel. You fucking suck. You're really bad. Oh, God. Alright, anyway. I'm not going to harp on Noel forever. Here's a snow BSB. Grant haste to everyone. Attack mag a moderate amount. Grant burst mode. Literally Onion Knight burst entry. Literally Onion Knight burst entry. You're right. He's bad at revenge, but he can use the other thief moves. Command 1 deals 4 to 5 damage, mattering on if 4 to 5 hits, mattering on if they are weak or not. Command 2 is a 2-hit. Raise defense. If you have a taunt command on there, that does stuff. But, I mean, frankly, having Onion Knight burst on somebody else other than Onion Knight is super good. Yeah, and Snow will be better once we have Ice Monk abilities, which does come, I want to say, in the next 2 event for Joseph. But yeah, this is still a very, very nice burst for that regard, and does follow the usual pattern of Snow stuff in that doesn't lose any attack, has defense on the weapon, which is a really nice thing and a cool gimmick that I really like about Snow. What can I say about Transcendent Dream? It's really good. Instant Medica, raise the user's mind, enter burst mode. Command 1 is a 2-hit that lowers resistance. Command 2 is a Medica. It's a really good healer burst. The fact that the entry is instant, still a large heal, and does do a mind boost, really does some damn work. Having this burst alone caused me to die Vanille, and I really don't regret it. Moving on to Legend Materia. Null. Significantly more damage if half sword. That's alright. The real winner here is small boost to ice on the equipment. A very rare thing that you don't really see that much at all. And I mean, you're using Null, but that is usable across all. Honestly, it's just the fact that it's on Null. Classy. Well, it's a small boost to ice damage. And chance for ice abilities to trigger twice. Well, that's actually just really good. That's actually pretty good. That's actually a pretty good record materia. Yeah, why is it an ice bikini? That's a good point out, chat. Snow gets a minor ice resist on his, with an increase to attack, a moderate amount proportional to the number of attacks the user has taken. So as a knight himself, that's not too hard to pull off on Snow. Like, that'll happen. Yeah, that's alright. Oh, Death Blow's okay, except for the fact that it's on Null. It's still an instant hit with a 100% chance to interrupt, and removes delay from the user's actions for 2 turns. But it's on Null. However, here we have Endless Blessing, which is a Mag Mine 30% booster and haste. Very, very nice. Extremely good for caster teams. That'll get a lot of work done. So overall, Ice Javelin is good. Like, all the USBs are good. The bursts are pretty good. I think the weakest one here is Meteor Javelin. The Blows Materia are good. And both of the SSBs are good. Like, literally, the misses here are anything for Null just because it comes on Null. Blazing Spirit is maybe the best one. Ice Javelin. For Null, I mean, suitably so because it's a USB. But, like, Null's a bad character. Null has a lot of trouble doing anything. And yes, this banner is very good if you're looking for anything ice-based, as everything on this banner deals ice damage. So, incoming duplicate Null Super Soul Break. That's my call. Gotta get those called shots. Oh, right. Null's Burst doesn't deal ice damage. The one move. Well, literally everything except for Null's BSB and the supers. So, like, almost everything. Also, vanille. God, okay. There's a lot of ice on there. Alright, don't bust my nuts on this one. Anyway, banner 2. Smurg. 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 French lore. Anyway, Divine Fist is Hope's USB. It is a 10 summon magic holy to 1 target, temporarily infuse with holy, raise magic a moderate amount, and get moderate and magic and defense, and get auto summon, which is a 5 damage holy move. Yeah, once Maydeen hits, this becomes way better for Hope, because he'll actually have a damn thing to do with that Infuse Holy. Really, the big thing is, like, I feel like with this dropping, there should have been another drop of, we gave Hope White Mage 4 so that he can use Holy. I don't know. Like, it's good. Like, this is pretty good, and like, Hope can do some passive healing and stuff like that. You can try and run him as a healer with this going off with damage. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like there should have been a buff that dropped with this, to give him White Mage 4, so that he could use Holy. And yeah, then Holy goes offline, so there's a whole problem there. Once, like, as we said, once Maydeen drops, this is way, way, way better. Right now, it's just pretty good. But once we get Maydeen, then you can run him with, like, I don't know, some other move. Fucking Meltdown on move 1, because it's still a good move no matter what. And Maydeen. And he'll do work. He'll do some big work. But yeah. It's still really good, overall. What is with the names of weapons in 13? Alright, here we go. Aldebarans, which is Gifted Pilot. Raise the magic of all allies a moderate amount. Defense resistance as well, so that's a 30% on all of those. Grant them haste. Grant a temporary barrier for debuffs. So that is a mag defense resistance 30%, haste, and debuff barrier. So this is like dog buff, but magic. That's good. Yeah. There's been this weird thing, and like really, like, look back through their shit of Saz and Dog kind of being counters to each other, like these foils back and forth. If you don't get what I mean, like, Dog was the first person to get a Haste Daga with a Protect attached to it. Saz was the second person to get a Haste Daga with a shell attached to it. So, yeah. It's still really, really good. Like, I'm getting off track here. It's a great burst. Red's thing was very good, and this one, compliment. No. Like, they're sort of opposite. Saz has always leaned more towards magic, except for like the off thing, one or another, and Dog has always been more physical with like the off thing in the other direction. Complementary means opposite. Whatever. Who cares? They're similar. Sorry, my head's starting to go a bit. Anyway. It's good. I'm not going to dwell on it. Oh, hey. Thunderfall. Thunderfall's weird. Thunderfall's extremely weird because you have to use it 2-ish times before it does the damage of a normal Overstrike. Also, it's an Overstrike, and I never really ranked those high. Alright, let's not word lawyer in the chat. Anyway, Hope's BSB. I think this is I want to say this is BSB 2, but I could be wrong. It deals 6 Magic Holy with a moderate chance to interrupt and raises the user's magic magic resistance a moderate amount. Yes, okay. Command 1 will dispel as an AoE, which, you know, very rare. With a small chance to slow and summon Alexander. Command 2 does 4 hits, and if you have Summon Strike out, has a chance to interrupt. If you use Command 1 again, while Summon Strike is going, it does a 4 Magic Holy AoE, and then removes the Summon Strike. This is actually really good for those rare situations of AoE bosses, or yeah, multi-target bosses that have some like nasty buffs that they keep casting on themselves, or multi-target bosses that are vulnerable to slow, or multi-target bosses that can be interrupted. In any of those situations, this is actually really good. And on a whole, even without that, it's still really good because you can just Command 2 the entire time. It sets Hope up to be that holy caster that he wants to be in a way that the game doesn't really allow him. Again, Command 1 is a very niche command. It works super well in the situations where it works. For instance, I don't know the Mandragora fight, but it does. You don't need to use the Command 1 to make Command 2 good. That's the big thing that people don't see immediately here. Command 2 adds Interrupt, but that's it. That's all you get for having the Summon Strike out. Command 2 still deals the same damage if you don't have Summon Strike. Aside from that, I really like this one. It works in some niche situations and is just good because it's got that nice self-magic buff on it. Joker Chick Blues. It's an attack mag buff that removes delay from the user's actions for 2 turns. Command 1 is a attack defense down. Command 2 is a magic resistance down. So some nice stacking commands on there, while also giving a nice stat buff on entry. Also, look at it. It's got a little chocobo with a fro on it. It's great. It's great. They get maracas, and then the chocobo drops its fro, and Zaz slips on it. It's a very lovable animation. Yeah, no, Choco Chick Blues is actually a really good break. Hey, Focus Bolts! We were just talking about this. It's 8 range physical lightning that imperil lightnings. Command 1 is 4 hits, Command 2 is 2 hits, both with reduced casting time. That's about it. It doesn't really do much more. It's an imperil, attached to a burst, that does fast damage. If you have something that can enlightening her, though, this is some of her best DPS. It's really gross. For water magicite, I use her with a entrust bot that just keeps throwing her meter, and it's really gross to see her just shit out 80k damage. If you combo this with like her USB, oh boy, that's real dumb. Sacrificial pawn. Aside from the fact that this is a sword, I love that this is a sword. It deals dark, non-elemental to 9 random targets and imperils dark. Command 2 is an AoE that has a chance to further imperil a small amount, so that's a 10% imperil. And then Command 1 is a 4-hit, just standard damage. So, from experience, the bat doesn't do fantastic damage with this, but that ramping imperil on Command 2 is super nice. I actually had a Holy Magicite run where that triggered twice, and on top of my my Magicite summon, like, it was just allowing my damage dealers to do ridiculous, stupid amounts of damage. Yeah, she'll imperil a dude real bad. That is the best way to put it. Don't look at this for her doing pure damage herself, but it does allow her to be an enabler. She is a more supporty type mage, and also, I don't know, what's the fucking blading on that profile picture? That's really weird. Eyes on the prize. Begin the battle in Holied. Oh boy. This is so meant to synergize with his breaks. It's not even funny. Until we get Maydim, there is nothing for this to synergize with except for like Dia level spells or line of spells. But like, yeah, with Maydim, it's not Alexander. Yes, I guess Alexander. That's fair. That's fair. Alexander does exist. 4-star summons are dead to me. 5-star summons are now my friend. Aside from all that, though, it is a holy boosting armor, so there's that. Again, once Maydim comes out, this will be way, way better. And if you have any breaks for Hope, this immediately skyrockets in value. Saz, start hasted and remove delay from the first action. Yeah, nope, yep, good. Just fantastic. Like, this will do work even if you don't have a break, and as soon as you do have a break, it just is even better. Gleaming Blade is chance for lightning abilities to trigger twice. Well, Chain Thundaga, or Thundering Quad Strike, whatever it's called. Also, any of her break commands. Well, actually, her BSB2 commands. So there are things that this... There's not a ton of things that this synergizes with. But when you consider, like, her USB, you combo this into her USB and all that, it works pretty well. In a vacuum, it loses a bit of its shimmer, its shine, but it's still alright. The Choco Chick. This one's actually pretty fantastic because it's a 50% attack increase with M-Blink attached to it. So, it's good for, say, I don't know, Atlas. and just in general, very good. Call reinforcements. Deal dark magic damage 7 random targets and temporarily lower their attack and magic a large amount. Look, man, I'm always looking for more attack mag breaks, and it's not bad. It just sort of solidifies the bot in that weird support role. Also, yeah, Holy Resist shirt. That's always nice. So, full banner review. The ultras are all really good. Overstrike is a very whatever. Again, Divine Fist gets better once we have Maydeem. The bursts are all pretty good. Like, none of them are a stinker. Whoops. I like all of them. This is the only legend material I'm kind of iffy on, and again, once Maydeem comes out, it's going to be better. Like significantly better. Right now, it's just kind of okay. And then both the SSBs are pretty good. Banner review. Better with Maydeem. Wow, that's a banner. Do we know when are these ending? Oh shit, these end tomorrow. Well, I guess I should jump into these real fast. By the way, oh, can I show the spreadsheet that I made for the game? Yeah, give me a moment. I guess I'm doing Crystal Tower because these go away in a day, tomorrow. These will be gone by the time I'm streaming. So real quick, don't pull on 4. Do not pull on 4. There is so much muddy stuff in there. It is not worth it. But, you know, gems are fun, right? There are just way too many characters in 4 and way too many old breaks. And that's really where 7 circles around to too. Because these are super or higher, there's so many very, very old things. Like, heck, I can do the 100 draw here and get fucking Blade Beam. I can get 3-hit AoE. That's it. That's all it does. Meh. There are people that have uniques that are better than that. Meh. So yeah, both, yeah, also, 7 has 2 extremely bad weapon types on it. I mean, I'd laugh if I got organics again. I already have it. Yeah, I do have Blade Beam. That's what I'm saying. Did I seriously get a 4 item from 4 banner and a 7? Yeah, no, it's the 4 and 7 banners, you know? So yeah, that's my quick rundown of both these Crystal Tower things, is that they're not worth it! Oh, right. I'm gonna do this before I forget. No, that's not right. Do I have any armor to do? I wouldn't be able to tell. No, we're good there. Okay. So that's it for the the FF13 event. Next time we're getting FF12. However, a heads up, those videos / stream will be a little late because this time next week is Christmas Eve. So, you know, I'm not streaming on Christmas Eve. I don't know about you. I'll see you next time.